It's time to make Christmas cookies. Hi everyone, my name is Nicole if you're here for the first time, and thank you for watching this video and my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make walnut crescents. This is a traditional recipe of my family. I've been making this forever. These crescents are amazing. They just melt in your mouth. If you want to see how I make these, they're super easy. Please continue watching. So for the walnut crescents, we're obviously going to use walnuts. We're going to use powdered sugar or icing sugar, all-purpose flour, a little bit of salt. I have a vanilla pot and some butter. So I'm using the flat beater hook. And now add the following ingredients in a bowl. 280 grams of all-purpose flour, a pinch of salt, 100 grams ground walnuts, 80 grams powdered sugar, and 180 grams of cubed butter. Put the dough on a plate or wrap it in a plastic wrap and let it chill in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. And whilst the dough is chilling, prepare 2 large trays for baking the cookies. I'm gonna line them with a parchment paper. Also prepare the sugar that we're gonna coat the crescents in. So I'm gonna use the vanilla pot. So with the tip of the knife, pierce the top layer, open it up, and scrape it off. Flatten it and scrape it off. And you will have this vanilla paste. So now add powdered sugar in the bowl. And the good thing is that once the crescents are coated, you can add the sugar back and you can use it next time. There will be nothing wrong. I usually sift it through a sieve to make sure there's no pieces of the crescents left, and then I put it back in my jar. And if your cookie dough is chilled now, we can start working on the crescents. So cut a piece, soften it between your hands, between your fingers, and once it's softened, put a little bit of flour on the surface and start rolling it out. So you see, it's kind of like my pinky when it comes to the width. Shape it and put it right on the tray. Shape and put on the tray. If you feel that there's dough sticking to your surface, you can just scrape it off with a knife and just continue like this with all of the dough. So I got my first tray done and I'm gonna put it in for 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes check the color. They should be slightly pink. And now that the first batch of cookies is in, I'm also going to prepare the container where I'm going to store them. So I would just line it with a kitchen roll. Make sure you cover all the sides. So let me check the cookies. I added 2 minutes extra on top of the 10-minute timer. And they're turning slightly pink. Just remember that every oven is different, so you really have to see maybe every minute, every 2 minutes, how the color's turning. So you don't want to overcook the cookies, but on the other hand, you don't want to undercook them, because if you undercook them, they're still too soft in the center and they will break. So now it's been 16 minutes and they have that nice pinkish color. So let me show you the bottom. So now release them with a knife. And the key is that you put them in the bowl whilst they're hot, because that way the sugar will stick. And just very carefully coat the crescents, throw it in your hands so some of the sugar gets out, and put it in the container. So it worked out perfect. I have the second tray filled. So I got the second batch out. Again, release with knife and repeat the same coating process with the second batch. So now I have all the crescents coated in the sugar, and I would put another either kitchen roll or a nice napkin on top and keep them in an airtight container in a cool place. So you can either store them in a fridge or you can keep them outside, and they last for weeks, so you don't have to worry about any expiry. They stay great until New Year, and you can make them weeks and weeks in advance. So this is the recipe. I hope you try it, and thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next part of the series, which is going to be lints and cookies. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.